Dr. Deb Schreibman here. What's healthy? We are. I wanted to talk a little bit about all of this post-election stress. I think this election was one of the most stressful, probably at least in my lifetime, and maybe in history. And I think the stress is still ongoing. And I want to talk about some of the things that we can do to limit that stress and minimize that stress, because on top of everything else going on with COVID and all that kind of stuff, I think that we have a lot of stress in our lives, and I think it's really worth spending a couple minutes and talking about how to minimize the stress in our lives so we can live healthier and happier, because stress is one of the greatest sabotagers of health that there is. Hear that, stress. But it's also one of the things that we can really control. So I think it's important to talk about it. So let's talk a little bit about how to minimize the stress, and the mental stress and the physical stress, because I think, it all plays in together. So what can you do to manage your stress better? And I get asked this question all the time. And I think managing stress is really managing it on the inside and then managing it on the outside as well. So what do? Make sure you get, number one, enough rest. 8 hours is ideal. Some people require more. Sometimes as we age, we require a little bit less. But to be healthy, we need to get enough rest. So at least 6 to 8 hours of sleep every night is a great way to manage your stress. Also, find something that you enjoy. Maybe it's meditation. Maybe it's listening to music. Maybe it's taking a hot bath with Epsom salts and essential oils, whatever that is for you. Do that. Also, making sure that you're eating healthy, quality food, drinking plenty of water. Well, how do you know how much water to drink? A really good guideline is half of your body weight in ounces. So if you weigh 120 pounds, you will drink minimum of 60 ounces of water. The other thing is, make sure you take really good quality nutraceuticals. Nutraceuticals are just high quality supplements. So B vitamins, those are your stress vitamins. I usually recommend methylated B vitamins, so your body doesn't have to break it down. It's already broken down for you. L-theanine is another great one. Magnesium is a great one too, but you got to be careful how you take it, because you could get diarrhea if you take too much of it, which won't hurt you, but it just means that your body couldn't process it out quick enough. But those are some great examples of things that you can do to manage the stress better, to manage this election stuff better. And I also think, maybe just taking a break from all the stress, go out for a nice walk, go out for a hike are some great ways. Now, I just got a message come in, and this is from Lily. And Lily asks, do you recommend breaks from watching the news? My family and I watch the news nightly each weekday. Lily, yes. Don't watch the news so much. You can change stations and hear all kinds of different things, and I think it really increases our stress. I said during COVID, when all this started too, limit your exposure, because it's freaking everybody out. And I think the same thing with this election, watching all the news is creating a lot of fear and extra stress for us. So limit it. Maybe you watch 15 minutes of it a night. Maybe you watch it every other night. My family and I, we hardly ever watch the news anymore. And we just kind of, once a week, we take a look and see what's going on with it, because we don't want the extra stress in our life. So I hope that helps. And it was a great question, Lily. And we're going to go on now. And I want to talk about nurturing what we call maybe your longevity genes, and what we can do to be healthy long term. And what if we have genetic links to high blood pressure and high cholesterol and diabetes and all those kinds of things, and what we can do to make sure we don't turn that gene on to express ourselves or express itself, so that we can live healthier and longer. Because I think our lifestyle really has a big impact on how we age. And I don't know about you, but I want to live to at least 100, and I want to look awesome, and I want to feel awesome while I do it. So what are some of the things that you can do to not turn those genes on to express themselves, to keep those genes off, so that we can age better and feel better long term? Because I tell people all the time, we can have people live a long life, but who cares if you live a long life if you're sick? We want you to live a long life and be healthy, so you can travel, enjoy your grandchildren and your great-grandchildren, and all of the things that I think give us a quality of life. So what do? Again, drink lots of really good water. Eat quality food. Make sure that you are trying to eat the foods that are not genetically modified, the things that don't have herbicides, that don't have pesticides, all of the things that can cause us to have poorer health as we age. And it's harder and harder. I was talking to my in-laws the other day. We were talking about how it does take more effort to be healthier as we age. And it's worth the effort. I know as you retire, you have nothing but time. So take that time. Exercise. Do exercise the right way. Not just, every single day for 3 hours a day. Do yoga and Pilates and cardiovascular and weights so we can have good bones and we can have good cardiovascular health. So hopefully that gives you some insight into how we can age better by just living a healthier lifestyle and making better choices. I got a call that just came in from Lynette, and her question is, where is the best place for me to get my protein from? And I think that's a great question. She also asks, should I give up red meat? Well, I think the incredible edible egg, you remember that? The incredible edible egg. I won't quit my day job, but eggs are almost the perfect protein. So if you don't have a sensitivity to them, you should eat them. They're a great way to get protein in. Also, red meat is not what's causing cholesterol to go up, and neither is eggs for that matter, which is one of the things that our medical doctors tell us all the time. Oh, you have high cholesterol. Don't eat eggs. Don't eat red meat. That is not what causes those things. It is foods that are processed, that have herbicides and pesticides. It is sugars. It is the wheats and the grains. All of those things are the things that are causing our cholesterol to go up, our inflammation to go up, our cardiovascular risk to go up. And those are the things that you really want to stay away from. So eat your eggs. Make sure they're good quality eggs. You want them to be from grass-fed chickens, and local is the best way. Go find a local farm and get some delicious eggs. Make sure that they're not supplementing their food with grains and bad stuff, that if they are supplementing those chickens, because they, in the wintertime, it's harder to get them the good grass that they need, but make sure that they're doing it with organic feed. So great questions. Hopefully I answered them well for you. Hopefully you'll enjoy some red meat and you can enjoy some eggs. And we have the holidays coming up. They're right around the corner. I can't even believe it when I think about it. I don't know where this year has gone to. But I do want to talk about stress and holidays, because that's another huge one, right? Shopping and in-laws and travel. And now we have COVID on top of it to worry about. How do I fly? How do I drive? How do I get places? How do I protect my family? How do I protect my friends? How do I protect myself? And how do I keep everyone safe and healthy and continue to have reduced holiday stress? Holiday shopping in and of itself can be really stressful, right? Black Friday. I don't go out anymore on Black Friday because it stresses me out, and I can't stand the crowds, nor do I want to get up at 1 o'clock in the morning and wait in those huge long lines in the freezing cold. But that can actually cause a lot of physical stress for us, right? Neck pain, headaches, back pain. So what can we do to combat that stuff? I think stretching is a great way to do it. Watching our diet so we're not eating things that create a lot of inflammation, because inflammation does what? It creates pain. So continuing to eat healthy. Now, am I saying don't eat stuff that's bad for you? Don't eat cookies. Don't eat dressing. Where I come from, we call it stuffing. But dressing here in the South, no, I think you can have some of that. But if you eat healthy most of the time and then enjoy a beautiful Thanksgiving meal, enjoy a beautiful Christmas Eve dinner or Hanukkah celebration or Christmas Day meal or New Year's Eve celebration, but keep the rest of your meals healthy. So what I'm saying is don't eat 100 cookies all day every day for the month of November and December. It will reduce the amount of stress. It will reduce the weight gain, which also reduces the physical issues that we have, right? The more weight we have, the more pressure it puts on our discs and our nerves and causes us more physical pain. Massage therapy, getting adjusted, also really, really helps to relieve the pain, to relax those muscles, to get the inflammation out, and to help us live healthier and happier. And make sure, don't forget this. This is one of the easiest things that you can do. Drink a lot of water. Water helps flush everything out and keep us good and healthy. So Ellie says, I always do doorbuster Black Friday sales with my ladies, but I always end up regretting it and my back ends up hurting for the next couple days. What can I do? LA, stretch, wear good shoes while you're shopping. Don't get up at 12 o'clock at night or 1 in the morning and go shopping. Wait and do it during the day. Get your rest. Super, super important to be healthy because our bodies heal when we're sleeping. Stretch, drink your water. And I think those are some of the best things. Get adjusted, get massage. All of those things I think will really make a difference. So those are good questions for you. I hope this has helped you. I know this can be a stressful time of year for everybody, but you don't have to let the stress get ya. You can overcome it really simply by living a healthier lifestyle and making better choices. So hope this helps. Until next time, love and light, health and happiness. Bye-bye. You can directly send me an email to feelbetter@lakepointwellnesscenter.com, or you can go to our website at feelbetterhere.com, or you can give us a call at 770-974-5215.